Disney's remake of The Little Mermaid, their latest attempt to erase white culture, is predicted to be a complete box office flop. One box office analyst is predicting it could lose potentially $100 million. 100 million. This is great. This is a very, very, very good sign for us. It shows that conservatives are finally done just being reactionaries, finally done just taking blows without ever throwing a punch back. We're finally done falling into our shells and just taking hit after hit without ever returning fire. We're starting to see changes. We are starting to see people actually step up when a company is deciding to just spit in their face over and over again. We're seeing people finally get tired of it. These these attempts of these companies to go all in woke, right? They're just failing. These boycotts are actually doing something. Usually conservative boycotts fail because they don't last for more than a week. People just don't keep up with it because there's not enough conservatives who are ever passionate enough. But that's starting to change because it's been so forced down their throats, they're finally fed up with it. We saw it with Bud Light not too long ago. The boycott is still going strong and it's had a serious impact on the country to the point, or not to the country, it's had a serious impact to the company to the point where they've actually tried to retrace their steps a little bit. And you see that their new advertisements, they just keep going to like horses and trucks now because they're trying to appeal to white men. It's just not working because Bud Light is now the gay drink. We see the Target boycott was actually decently successful, and it's still going on, of course. But all the Pride stuff that they put out front and center, it's all getting moved to the back. It's all slowly getting taken out of the stores quietly because they don't want the outrage from the gays, and they don't want that in the front of their stores because people don't want to have to walk in and see that. Nobody actually supports this BS. It's a lie. Only maybe 25 to 30% of the population actually is comfortable with homosexuality, transgenderism. Only 30 to 30-ish percent. Yeah, 30, 35 maybe percent of the population actually thinks this is normal, thinks this is okay, isn't at least a little bit grossed out. Most of them will lie and say, "Oh yeah, this is fine," because they don't want to look like a bad guy. But the truth is, nobody actually likes this. It makes everybody uncomfortable. So when it's getting pushed down their throats enough, it's actually starting to work. And now Disney, it's been going woke. I mean, it's been woke for a long time, let's be honest here. And they've made a lot of films that have been incredibly just sexual. It's weird. Disney's gotten really weird. And this time, The Little Mermaid, they replaced the white redhead actress, white redhead mermaid, Ariel, right? They made her into a black. They hired a black actress. Which, like, I have nothing, like, I'm not racist, obviously, but, like, this is just erasing white culture. That's what it is. They want to erase white history. They want to villainize us. They don't want people to actually see white people as, they want to dehumanize us. They want to create division between races. Conservatives don't do that. They'll call us the racist party. But you'll notice I've never seen a conservative try to divide races. I've never seen a conservative go around just hating on, like genuinely hating on another race. I've seen that a lot from liberals. I see them consistently hating on white people. And that's because they want to make white people hate every other race. They want to create division and they want to create a race war, you could say. That is the goal. And that's what they were doing with The Little Mermaid, and it was incredibly clear, and nobody wanted to put up with that. Everybody everybody knows who Ariel is. I mean, it's a super old European story about a white redhead mermaid. Like, it's whatever. I don't really care that much because, like, I'm not super into Disney princesses. I know, huge surprise there. But it's still something that is important because there's lots of people who do care about this. There's lots of people that this is important to them, and this is a big part of history. Like this movie is a big part of European culture because it comes from a European tale that is very old, very old. So to take that away and to paint it over with a black brush It's erasing a part of white history, erasing a part of European history. And when you're in a country that was built around European and white culture, that's not going to work out. People are going to start standing up against it because this is their heritage. And people care about that. People care about their heritage and their culture. It's not really a race thing, but it's a culture thing more than anybody else, or more than anything else. People don't like their culture getting taken away from them because it makes you feel isolated, and that's how you destroy communities by stripping away the traditional culture. So taking European culture out of America is just a bad thing. And nobody wants to put up with it. And now nobody's going to see the movie. And it's actually working. Conservatives are finally doing something, and it's been long enough. And it's great to see. Finally. That's all I have for you guys today, though. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, share the video. I greatly appreciate it. The only way we're going to take back this country is together. But like I said, I'm going to head out. So long. Peace out. And God bless y'all.